Hello, welcome back to the GSM workshop. Um, I've had some problems with the Corvair, and I'll show you the inside as well in a second. When I first put it all back together, it was a replacement engine which was given to me, unknown about it, and I just put it together very quickly for a car show I was holding here in our local town, and it put it back together again and it ran fine. But it went downhill rapidly. After about 100 miles, it started misfiring and backfiring, not running on all cylinders. So I went through the diagnostic route, see what was going on. I checked the carburetors again, which I had cleaned. I figured maybe after 100 miles, I got a lot of dirt maybe going into the fuel, and it blocked out the jets. So I took the carburetors apart, washed them out, and I put them into my new ultrasonic cleaner, which I'll show as well. Clean them all out, put them all back together again, and still had the same problem. So getting a bit perplexed, thinking what's going on here. Thought maybe the compression is down. Say it's an unknown engine to me. So I did a compression check, and they were all good. 180, 160 on there, which those figures acceptable. Put it back. Then somebody suggested to me, just make sure I don't have a bent valve rod in there. So I took off the valve covers and just make sure the valves are working properly and set, and they were fine. So then I thought, maybe I should start looking at the electrical. So I put a new distributor cap on there, because it was the original distributor cap that came with the engine, and a new rotor arm and new points. Put those in there, and still the same problem. Okay, where do I go now? Put a new another set of ignition leads on there, and it's still the same problem. Next thing left was the coil. So I just got another coil here, actually off my Range Rover Classic, and I put it on there, and there was an improvement, I got to admit. And I thought, okay, I fixed it. It was a Duff coil on there. Okay, it was original. Who knows where it's been? So took it out for a run, and it was really gutless. It's terrible. So the only thing that's left, which I didn't really want to think about first of all, was the spark plugs. Because I put in 6 brand new spark plugs right from the get-go. And they are also lights. And well, I'll just go out and I bought another set of spark plugs, another set of 6 NGKs, and put those in there. And it fired up first time with all 6 cylinders, and it's smooth as anything. So I thought, why are these failing on me? There's a little bit of carbon buildup on there. You can just see, I think, a little bit. Not that bad. So I thought I'll buy a spark plug tester, which I subsequently did. I got it on Amazon. And I'll put the link in the description. So this little spark plug tester, put a dial on here to crank up, they say RPM. That's where you put 2 plugs at a time in. I'll show you in the following video, and they just clip in, and it sparks away. So that's what I bought. I don't know how to pronounce the name. I don't know if I can turn it around. It's going to show it's a bit dark, sorry. But it's a DUOYA spark plug tester DY28. And I got that. So in the following clips, I'll show you how I tested these spark plugs and how it works. Thank you for watching so far, and the next clips will be showing the tests as well. Thank you. See you soon in the following clips testing the plugs. Thank you. Now we're in focus, and you can turn this on. It has here power around here. I just turn it on. And you hear it buzzing. I don't think you can, I'm just going to stabilize this. And I'm supposed to have this down as well for protection. You can probably just see a spark in there. The idea is we go through the spark plugs. I can put 2 at a time in here and test them. So I'm going to change the lens on this one now. I'm not too sure what to make of this, how you pronounce it. Do I? Anyway, it's Chinese, obviously. So let me set up a macro lens and see if we can actually see the spark happening right on the tip here. That'll be a fun thing to see. Okay, get back to you soon. Okay, I think I've got this set up now. I've got a macro lens on right now, try and show you a close-up of what I think is a good plug. Well, it's a brand new one, albeit Chinese, which I never had a lot of success with personally, but good enough for this demonstration. So if I turn it up now, you can see the arc jumping across the electrode there. Okay, I really wind her up. Well, that's maxed out there. So you can hear the buzzing noise, and you can see the actual spark is actually jumping across the tips there, and it's working. So we use that as a baseline for the other ones I got in here. So I stop this, and I will put some more in, and we'll see how it goes. Right, this is another plug. We'll just try to crank her up. And you can see the sparks are all over the place on this. I'll say that is not a good plug. I'll keep you live. I'll just see if I can do this very quickly. We'll see how each of these plugs work. Do this one. Well, you can see that one plug is actually arcing not across the actual electrode tip. It's actually going downwards. Is kind of interesting. So that is one that is no good. You do this one here. Actually, I can just leave this off. That's a good plug. It's actually sparking really nice. Here's another one. That one seems to be sparking okay. I'll put my hand behind here. You might see it a little bit better. Okay. And this one here, which I've cleaned, we'll see how it performs. And that one seems okay as well. I'm going to put my hand behind, you might see it a little bit better. I'm not going to be dark. Amazon bag, maybe. There we go. That seems okay as well. Here's the last one of the bunch. Oh, that's a really good example. That one's a total failure. You can actually see it trying to spark up around the insulator and in there, not across the electrode tip. These were brand new plugs, but only did like 100 miles, and they totally failed. Okay, that is that. Hope that part was a little bit entertaining and how this works, spark plug tester. If you like this kind of video, let me know. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. This is my new ultrasonic cleaner. The previous one I had was quite small, so I got this one, which is much bigger. So it comes with a tray. You can control the temperature of the degreaser, and also time. You just turn it off. It's a bit noisy. So that's my new ultrasonic cleaner. Bit of focus. There we go. So that's new. That's the new edition for cleaning spark plugs and so on. in here. Very pleased with that so far. Doing a great job. Used it lots of times already, just even a week I've had it. Okay, so the Corvair, this is the engine bay. This is where I spent a lot of my time the last week sorting out the electrical problem on here. So thankfully I got it sorted out and it's running very smooth. And I will have a video very shortly of doing a test drive with it and so it handles now. Now it's running okay. I'm quite confident with it. Okay, in conclusion to that test, which is this little box here, box of tricks. Take the spark plug out. What do I think of it? Difficult to say, really. It does tell me that the plugs are faulty. Most of the plugs are faulty on that test. I did try cleaning up, and I didn't get any more better results with it. So yeah, it's a handy little tool. So I got it on Amazon. It was about $30. It'll be handy for testing spark plugs in the future as well. So again, thank you for watching. If it's useful, let me know. If you got one of these yourself, let me know how it works. I should ask, it does take a range of different style spark plugs, but it seems to fit this style better. It doesn't give out, I noticed in the instructions, which are here, which are very vague and just the bare essentials, what it needs. I did read somewhere that it only produces like 10,000 volts. And as you all know, a car produces anywhere around 30,000 volts for a spark. Warning says up to 10,000 volts generated during the test. That's why you got this nice little cover on here to stop you don't put your fingers in there when it's working. It may give you a bit of a jolt. So anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll get back to you with another video. Thank you. Bye for now.